Yo, what's good, people? We back, man. I had to come through on this one because the NBA, I'm totally like I can't support this crap. I can't support this crap. Just just the blatant rigging and stuff like that is like it's ridiculous. But what we gotta do right now is address the Golden State Warriors because at the same time we see the NBA revolving, changing, and everything like that. The Golden State Warriors are out of the playoffs. It's like listen, the Golden State Warriors franchise as we currently know it, the Steph Curry and all them, and Steve Kerr franchise, that is one of the most cap. That is the WCW flea market franchise as far as legitimacy to their rings. Like they've been able to cheat for so long. That's like saying Silicon Valley is the most advanced in this world because it's in America. You know what I'm saying? As if the Japanese and this Asian shit they got going on is like on some brutal, I mean, like listen, it's another level of population control. We can talk about Asia and all that. So we can talk about population control compared to America. They don't have it in control like that. They do, I would say it's about 89% compared to 95%. That's the difference between America and Asia. But I know that was different and everything, but that was a comparison as far as like the Golden State Warriors franchise compared to the Patriots, compared to the Bulls, compared to the Spurs. Like I don't believe in them like that. I don't believe in this franchise like that. These are the magnetic rim champions. These are the magnetic rim champions. So this shit is diminished. You get what I'm saying? The Steph Curry. In all actuality, when you break down the LeBron and Steph Curry story, they are supposed to be teammates. They're supposed to be teammates. They were supposed to be compared to Scotty and Michael. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be Steph and LeBron versus Scotty and Michael. That's how nice they could have been together. But some cockhead and one of the cockheaded NBA gods who said, "Oh, NBA gods," and I'm not one of them, but basketball guys, right? Shane Battier, basketball guy. One of the cockheaded basketball guys said it's better if they rival each other, because that they would have been LeBron and Steph together would have been, they would have been defeated. They would have 7 rings. LeBron's 3 plus Steph's 4. At least they would have at least 6. Minus the one LeBron go over them, right? So they would have at least 6 rings. But this Golden State Warrior franchise is like worse than the Patriots, because the Patriots got away with a lot of dirty, not dirty play, but more like illegal plays, like a lot of holding, a lot of hitting after the ref, after the pass was thrown, a lot of pass interferences. The Patriots got around that. The Warriors there are worse. They get away with moving screens on like moving screens are ridiculous. If they actually call moving screens, the Warriors would be -2 championships. You get what I'm saying? If they actually call moving screens, because a moving screen in basketball is egregious. Like this isn't football. You know what I'm saying? You can't run with me around the pick. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Warriors like. Go back and look at all of their runs. But also, when you got the referees on your side, plus the magnetic rims on your side, and it's like this is no disrespect to Steph Curry's, work ethic or anything like that, but we got to be honest. Steph Curry is very shutdownable when you need him. You know what I'm saying? Like one Finals MVP he actually has. You could have given it to him in 2015. And giving it to Iguodala is egregious because LeBron cooked him the whole series. Now you can't say LeBron had his best series and then you say give the MVP to Iguodala. That don't make sense. But from what I'm seeing, like with the like Draymond Green, also Draymond Green is a 2024 tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Ron Artest, Ron Artest and Meta World Peace would duff Draymond Green out. You know what I'm saying? Would duff him out, box him out. Draymond Green is one of the biggest. He's of course the biggest beneficiary to the Warriors dynasty. He is nothing like Dennis Rodman or Draymond. Or Ron Artest. Nothing. Which is why the perfect comparison for Draymond Green would be Tractor Trailer. I know Tractor Trailer went to Michigan State, but Michigan State liked those type of players. Didn't Julius Randle go to Michigan State? But Draymond Green is like Tractor Trailer. You know what I'm saying? A triple single god. You get what I'm saying? Like Draymond Green, come on, dog. Like, Anthony Mason shits on Draymond Green. Anthony Mason averaged 14 in the days where a short big man was not allowed. So Draymond Green, he wouldn't last in the 90s. He wouldn't be up there with Oak Tree and even Meta World Peace the late 90s. And I think Meta World Peace came in. Ron Artest came in 99. But we've known the Ron Artest since 95. And man, I think with Draymond Green, honestly, Tractor Trailer was being nice. I really think Draymond Green's actual NBA comparison is Jahidi White. I believe Jahidi White could put up the exact same numbers in that cap system and the magnetic rim system that the Warriors played. And Steve Kerr, complete trash. Nowhere near Greg Popovich. Like he's not a real coach. When you have the magnetic rims on your side and your team is about going on a run using 3-pointer, you don't need to be that good of a coach. And then when you can make moving screens on a daily basis, if they actually call moving screens, Steph Curry's career average would be down 6 points. He would average 23 a game if they called. Matter of fact, I think he had like 23 now for his career average. I don't know, but I would say he would be averaging about 21, 22 points if they called moving screens. But when you can get away with stuff like that, what's the point? Right? So, and then, the fact of like Bob Myers and the move that they were able to make, but the move that they've been able to make, I know they drafted Steph, Clay, and Draymond, right? But listen, let's look at the Bill Belichickism behind that, because Steph Curry was supposed to go to the Knicks. Like, I know the Knicks get blamed a lot for their draft choices, but they are blamed for a lot of trickery that these other teams pulled. Because they're like, they bring the report down on Steph Curry. Oh man, his ankles are so weak and everything like that. Like the Knicks that year could have had Kimber or Steph. I mean, they could have had Steph or Kimber the next year or so. But so the Knicks definitely don't get any way out of this. But they were able to draft Steph, and then they signed. The only reason they were able to sign him to that minimum contract off his rookie deal, $11 million a year for 4 years after that was his deal after the rookie contract was over with, and so that's how they were able to max out 3 different players. Because they wouldn't be able to keep him, but that was an illegal deal. That was a Joe Smith deal. You don't think that stuff was promised money after, like, take this low deal right now, and while you're still recovering, while your ankle's still weak, and let us build a team around you, and then we'll pay you after that, and then we'll make you into more than what you actually are, because Steph Curry is actually he's actually a 2. And all these GOAT conversations I be seeing about Steph, like, stop it. And you at that point you're just saying any white boy could be like Woody Harrelson was actually him. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're trying to tell me, that Woody Harrelson was actually him when you say Steph Curry in any GOAT conversation. Like, stop, please. I'm really getting ticked off at these Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan comparisons, but I'm gonna save that for the next one. But like this the Golden State Warriors franchise, if you want to rank dynasties, they would be in the. I would put them like after the 71-72 Atlanta Hawks with Pete Maravich and Supelu. Like that's their status. Like they are not legitimate like this. So I hate hearing these conversations about the 73 win team versus the 72 win team. That year was so. That's the year the magnetic rims were in full effect. I mean, in full effect. They didn't now that people know they stopped using the magnetic rims as much, but they still use it, and you can tell. And I'm going to do a video pointing out how the basketball gods are really the magnetic rims. I'm going to get to that one next. I'm going to get out of here, though, man. I'm out. Salute.